little video for you this morning on a bit of an update of what's happening with the spring or lack of spring. So I've been on this farm a long time. In fact, I'm going to be 50 in May, beginning of May, and I can honestly say this has been the latest worst spring that I've ever known. The latest I can remember the cows going out is I think April the 9th, which was about 6 years ago, and now we're talking April the 11th today, and they're still not going out, and I can't see them going out for at least another week, primarily because of this weather. Look at it, grey and horrible and cold. Really, for me to get them out in the field, I need dry weather and a bit of grass. We've had horrendous weather in March with the snow, and it's continued on there with rain and no sunshine and cold really. The grass hasn't really got going, so I'm looking at probably being about 2 weeks behind on grass growth in the fields. But also it's just too wet now. I mean, the amount of rain we've had has mean the pasture is complete sodden, and if they just go out there they'll just obliterate it. So I'm looking at probably another week before they can go out. And this is a problem not just for myself, but also for anyone with any crops. They're trying to grow spring barley, they haven't planted it yet, so the seed bed's like porridge. Anyone with sheep is having a problem because they can't get the lambs out really. They're going to keep them in, bedding them down with straw, which is an extra cost, and also they might not have the room. Well, anyone really, cattle, arable, everyone, it's hit everyone really. Look, that cow's nodding behind with agreement, saying yes, it's a problem. We're very lucky we've got enough silage, but for some people they're having a real problem getting feed for animals, and at some point we'll have to put them out whether they like it or not. Let's have a look what we've got. So in here we've still got a fair amount of silage, and I've got it at the back of the clamp here. You can see I'm feeding this to the young heifers and dry cows now as well though, because we've run out of round bales. That's not unusual though, to be honest, we've done that before. But from a point of view of how much silage we've got to last, there's plenty for the cows, but if we keep feeding the heifers for a couple more weeks, we're going to go back to at least where the straw line is. Very lucky we've got this, because I think the problem we're going to have this year is because silage is so late, we're not going to make the amount we normally make, so this clamp might not be very full in May. So it's also nice silage, so that's good. Like I said, the knock-on effect is it's costing us a lot in bedding, because we're bedding down animals that normally won't get bedded down, they normally be in the field. And also we're losing out on milk, because the milk always goes up once the cows are out. Oh, I think I've steaming up a little bit here. So yeah, so not great really. Anyway, so that's the cows in here. Ooh, they're all happy enough really, but I must admit I'm getting a bit fed up now. I've had enough of cleaning out cows and things. I just want to get them out and get a bit more easy time then. Let's go and have a look in the field anyway and see what that's like, because we can see when that's ready to go out. I'll clean the lens on this camera. Hello. Alright. Hello. Okay, so let's go and have a look in the field and work out what it's like to whether we can send some cows out, because these lot, I'm sure they'd rather be outside, and I'd rather they'd be outside. Okay, so this is what we call our home ground, and this is where I would be, by now the cows would be out in here grazing. The grass is actually greened up quite well, so I think some of that fertiliser has gone in rather than washed off. But you can see how wet it is. I mean, look under this tree. You know, I can't let cows out in here yet, really. It's just they're just gonna churn this up right up. And really there's not much bite here. It's growing, I'm sure of that, but we're 2 weeks behind, I think. There's not a consistent level of grass either. I mean, it's high and little here, and then you're going down, not a lot there. If it keeps going, we'll get there in the end, but you know, it's a lovely, like I said, it's a lovely green colour. I'm sure that nitrogen and stuff has gone in, and whether it's washed out the other lower fields, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to hold off putting them out here just yet. So yeah, so there we are. No cows in the field, and look at the weather behind me. Let's hope for a better week next week. Come on, bring me sunshine. Which is a lovely song which I walked down the aisle to when I got married with my wife. Bring me sunshine. La la la.